do really well in the game.
Yeah, Patrice, thanks for coming on talking to us, mate. First of all, how did you rate your performance out there
Well,
today?
I think there will be big change.
0, because I lost. So it doesn't matter about my own performance. Of course, I was happy to come back here, especially at home, Old Trafford. But we get beat against a better squad, and they have like fresh sub. Now it's going to be the second leg in Anfield. But no, happy to be here, happy to see the stadium, the fan, the way they show up. It's just amazing.
And all for a good cause, raising over £1 million today for the United Foundation. That's what I like.
But that's the most important, you know. That's for the good cause. That's why I also thank you for Liverpool to show up. And you know, when you do those kind of things, and for the kids, you just want to give your best. And that's what we try to do today. But Liverpool were a better team.
Yeah, today. Looking forward for United fans. It's been a disappointing season, Patrice. Ten Hag in place now, McLaren coming back as well, backroom staff coming in. It seems like a bit of a structure coming back at United. It's important now, is it important in your opinion, whether he gets fully backed and he gets to implement his own structure within this team now?
But that's why I said before, like, I don't want to get excited because we announce a new manager. We get excited every year now because we that's where we are. United fans get excited for a new manager. But I want to get excited when United, who's going to win the league, who's going to win the Champions League. So Ten Hag come, it looked like a better structure. I really hope he have the full power, the support of the board, the player, because that's why I say it's not one man going to change everything. And you know, many players have been here for so many years, and we always talk negative about her, and I don't like all this negativity around the club. So we need like fresh blood, we need fresh people. It's a new start.
Everyone we have the same direction.
Everyone have to go the same direction for the same goal, and United have to be back where they belong. And right now, for so many years, we are not back where we belong.
Yeah, obviously a lot of players out of contracts. There's going to be a lot of departures this season. Do we need a lot of players coming in your opinion, as well?
No, I think we need player. But when I say we need player, what kind of player? Player they come for the badge, or player come for the money, or for the fame? That's the difference.
Yeah.
Because it's, you know, playing for other club is okay, but playing for United is a different level. It's a different pressure, especially now because they're rebuilding the team. So the player, they have to come, they have to be ready to die, you know, for the club, for the fan, to bleed for that badge. That's when that's the things I'm looking first. Not even the quality, character, personality. So let's see, because it's difficult to find those players, those
mentality, and also players that want to play for that manager, because you cannot blame the manager solely, like a lot of fans have. You've got to actually be behind that manager and want to play for that manager as well as the shirt.
But the connection have to be like the communication. Yeah. I think the player they come, I hope it's Ten Hag. We're gonna choose them. He's gonna meet them before they join the club, and you know, when they join the club, they will understand, you know, what it's about to play for United.
Absolutely. Patrice, absolutely brilliant.
Thanks
for coming on, mate. Yeah, Danny, mate, cheers for coming talking to us. First of all, your performance today. Could have had an hat-trick there, mate. Couldn't you in the end?
Mate, I got caught cold, didn't I? I didn't thought Louis was going to last longer than that, but no, I just, you know what, it's one of them. You come out and enjoy a game, play it in the right spirit, and you score today. I didn't manage to hit the back of the net.
That's it, mate. How's it feel playing back out there in front of the Old Trafford crowd again?
It's amazing. To like, you see, it's a privilege, no matter what age you are, you know, to go out there and play. It's an honour to be involved in it. So yeah, I don't take it lightly.
And raised over £1 million for the foundation today. That's what's important, really, above anything else today. And like you said, all the fans coming together, all these legends coming together. It's a really good turnout.
Yeah, it's been nice, and then there's a few that couldn't make it for one reason or another. Like Diego was stuck in Germany with his family, unfortunately, but everybody's done the very best to be here. As you say, for the right reasons. There'll be a lot of money spent in the right places to help people out.
Like you said, then you could have done with Diego there to be a bit of a sub there in the second half. But before we finish, mate, obviously United, new changes coming, Ten Hag coming in this season now. I feel like that is, you're in the right track now, going in the right direction with McLaren coming in as well, also another old United coach coming in as well to help out. I feel like this season now is something that the fans can look forward to going forward?
I think if you've not got hope, you've got nothing, have you? You've got to, think that whoever comes in, and every time we've done it with every manager, we've come in and go, right, this is the one. But hopefully, Ten Hag comes in with a philosophy, is allowed to implement what he, what he believes in. Steve McLaren knows the club as well. I'd like to think that it's a recipe for success. So fingers crossed.
Them two together, his reputation with youth players as well. It's what this club is built off. Like yourself coming through, it's all important for the fans, and I think the fans, for us, the fan channel, that brings everyone together, and actually looks like we've got a direction going forward again.
Yeah, I think so. And as you say, the fans, we feel the same. I'm a fan. You know what I mean? I sit in the stand sometimes with my family, and it's like you kick every ball and you want the club to do well. So we feel it. It's exactly the same, and it's just start winning games and competing for trophies.
That's it. Danny, cheers for coming on.
Our pleasure.
Mate.
All right,
I'll say hello to you. Louis, first of all, mate, how's the interest? Is it okay? What's happening?
Yeah, it's okay, but it's very frustrating because I felt okay today, and after 8 minutes when I started to jump, I just felt my just behind the knee snap a little bit, so
we could see the disappointment on your face having to come off so early in the game. It is such a massive occasion. How did it feel initially being out there in front of the United fans again, being back out on Old Trafford turf?
Yeah, it's a privilege because it's a great stadium. The fans responded really well in this in his foundation events. It's great to see that they have raised that much money, and as an individual, it's always nice. And as I said, to take those events, it's not for granted. So it's great to see the occasion. A lot of good players. It was good to see Patrice Evra back in Old Trafford. A lot of players enjoy to play and express themselves in front of the crowd. I think like for the last 2 years it was difficult to see any crowd, so it's great to see that.
And all for a good cause, over £1 million raised for the United Foundation today. Brilliant news.
Yeah, it is brilliant. So that's what we live for. If we can bring some joy and at the same time some support, this is what I think Manchester United is doing for the local boys here, because there is suffering everywhere.
Exactly that, mate. Before you go, obviously, I'd like to ask about the current Manchester United team. It's been a disappointing year for the fans. Ten Hag coming in now with his backroom staff, important that the fans are patient with the new restructure. But it does feel like this summer there is big change at Manchester United, and sort of a direction change more than anything else.
That's important. I think we can see that the last 4 or 5 years, the kind of maybe choices were like interim to maybe see what's going to happen next. I think now the new manager has been given some kind of guarantee that's going to have a plan. I think he's well known to be really good with youth and attractive football. All this seems to fit really well, and at the same time, because he will have I think his hand on the mentality, on the spirit. I think having some let's say outside look, it's easier. I think it will help him to actually go to the bottom of things without being I would say too many attachment to things. It's really important to come there and try to create a change.
You mentioned the youth there. Is that important that he's got that reputation with bringing youth players through? Because that is what United are built on, and it's important to the fan base, not only to the club itself, but the fans really take to the youth players coming through. I mean, you've got youth players playing in this team here today, and it just shows you exactly what it is. And I think that is what United fans probably are more interested in, how he integrates new players with the youth players as well.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think that's the dynamic that you need to look for. Obviously, he's well known for young players who's have the legs to run in the way he plays, because he plays high and all that. At the same time, there is that youth where you feel players are kind of not afraid to try, not afraid to actually express themselves. And this is youth as well. It's not only when you are 20. It's about being 30, but with the guts to actually express yourself and think that you can defend but you can attack at the same time. All this philosophy is great.
Yeah, and return leg is in September. Do you think you'll be fit?
Oh yes, I will.
You'll be ready for it?
I will
ready
be
to go?
more than ready.
Yeah, revenge is sweet. Thank you very much for coming. First of all, John, great occasion. How did it feel going back out there in front of the Old Trafford crowd?
Yeah, look, a great occasion, as you said. I wish my body was in a little bit better condition. Picked up a back injury a week ago, but look, we managed to get through it. And most importantly, we raised some good funds for the foundations. Look, amazing. So great effort from everyone. And it was a shame with the result. Obviously, you want to win. we felt we had some good chances in the second half, but credit to Liverpool, they took their chances well.
You got that winning mentality still. It still hurts, doesn't it, mate?
Yeah, it certainly does. Look, it certainly does. But as you said, the most important thing was the occasion and the funds raised for the foundations.
And you get a chance to get revenge back at Anfield September. Will you be up for that one?
I believe so. Yeah. Look, I'll be in much better condition, I think, by then. Fingers crossed. The back and hamstring will be much better by then. No, look, we look forward to any time we go to special football stadiums like it was at Old Trafford today, but then obviously the return at Anfield will be special as well.
Yeah, getting on to the current United team, big change this summer, mate. Ten Hag coming in, McLaren as well, you know well. You feel like this is a very important summer for United? We say it every summer, but this feels like a big one this summer, doesn't it?
It is, but look, they got to promote some more, maybe the youth players as well. They won the Youth Cup, some lads out on loan as well. They'll be coming back into the mix hopefully, and obviously 1 or 2 new signings, but they're going to be crucial, the new signings, to help the manager get his style of play as quickly as possible.
And does that fill you with confidence? Ten Hag's reputation with youth that he had at Ajax, you said yourself, some young players coming back off loan, and the under-18s with the FA Youth Cup as well. We have got some promising talent coming through. That mixed with new signings can give United fans a lot of hope going forward.
Look, it does, but ultimately we still have to compete as well up the right end of the table, up in that top 4 situation. The sooner we can do that, the better. Is hopefully the squad staying fit as well. There was lots of injuries this year too to key players, and they couldn't get the consistency in the selection either. So if you can get that balance right with the team, new team integrating some younger players into the squad, there'll be a good mix. And there's a hungry manager coming in to prove himself.
And the backroom staff, it's important that everyone gets behind him and gives him that time, isn't it? Now?
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
It's
going to take time, and he's going to probably need a couple of transfer windows. But you still need to be competing and winning too as best you can. It's not as if everyone's going to be okay if you're down the bottom half of the table or something.
That's what you just said then, Shady, mate. The fact that you still got that winning mentality and standards have to stay high, don't they, through all of this?
No, it does, and that's the case. Hopefully that will remain, always will remain the same, and hopefully it's a season to look forward to.
Thanks for that. Rolling back the years there, Jesper, how do you feel?
I was tired in the beginning. Tired in the beginning, tired after the game as well. But it was great feeling to be back again.
How do you feel playing in front of all that Old Trafford crowd again?
No, but it's fantastic feeling, and to play with those players as well. It's a marvelous feeling, really.
Looking forward to the second leg at Anfield.
Definitely, we have some revenge to get now. Definitely, so that's the only really setback that we lost the game. But in the end, we got a lot of money for the foundation.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Superb. Are you enjoying your role within the foundation as a club at the moment?
Yeah,
something you feel passionate about.
Yeah, I definitely feel that you combine the pleasure with doing and the feeling of doing something really good. So it's a perfect combination.
Brilliant. And before you go, the current squad, new change at the helm, Ten Hag coming in now. Do you feel like this could be an impact moment for the football club going forward? The change that a lot of fans have been shouting for. Big changes upstairs, big changes on the pitch. A lot of players leaving, a lot of players coming. This could be a massive summer for this club.
This could be a massive summer, but nothing will be fixed during one summer. It will take much longer time. So I think everybody has to show a lot of patience.
Would that be your message to the fan base?
To the fan base and to everybody, and to myself as well, of course. No, it's going to need a lot of patience. But as long as you can see the progress on the pitch and the players getting better and better, then you have a foundation to build on.
Yes, Bryan, absolutely. Thank you very much. That's it. How does it feel taking Manchester United out there today as a manager, first of all, for a foundation that you hold close to your heart? How important that was today for you?
It's always important because it raises great funds.
Yeah, over $1 million, they said on the announcement.
Yeah, so that's what it's all about. I mean, it's a bit disappointing getting beat in the game. But the thing was, over the last couple of days, we had 3 forwards pull out because of certain circumstances, and then to get Louis Saha injured early on in the game, it made it difficult for us to be an attacking force. But I mean, the main thing is that you know, it's a great crowd. They've been entertained, and you know, it's raised great money for the foundation.
That's exactly it. Yeah, and still with the players that you said couldn't make it in the end there. There's some legends from Liverpool, great turnout from them, all for the foundation again. But I mean, Patrice Evra there, we've just been speaking to Danny there as well. He said he could have done with Diego coming on. He got stuck in Germany with his family, sadly, he said. Unfortunately, like you said, the more important thing today is the foundation. How important that is for people from Manchester, the kids of Manchester, and the Manchester lad himself. And you can see the work that's going on around Manchester with the United Foundation. It's massive for the club.
Yeah, well, you see some of the schemes that foundation do for the community, for different charities, and like we say, you know, when you raise funds like this in a one-off match, then it's brilliant to go in and you help so many people around the area.
Exactly that. And looking ahead for Manchester United now, big changes going ahead this season. Ten Hag coming in, no member of staff, Steve McLaren also coming in again. Looking bright now for United. What do you say? The changes have come. Have we got something to look forward to next season after a disappointing season this season?
Yeah, well, I think Richard Arnold and the club have made the first major appointment, you know, getting the new manager in place. So now it's going to be interesting to see, you know, the changes he makes, people who, you know, he'll allowed to leave and people who he'll bring in. So that's going to be really interesting. But then it's how he sets his team out as well.
That's it, yeah. And he gets the backing, like you said, and like first steps being made now, and something for the fans to look forward to, hopefully, into next season going ahead.
Yeah, it can only get better.
It can only get better. Ryan, absolute pleasure, mate. Thank you very much.